Hello, this is Trevor. Today we're working on a server-side template injection lab in Portswigger's Web Security Academy. It is a basic server-side template injection, so the lab is vulnerable to server-side template injection to unsafe construction of an ERB template. So we need to execute arbitrary code and then delete a file from Carlos's home directory. All right. So I'm going to do this one a little bit different, I guess, than the ones I've done in the past. When I read the documentation, it stressed how we should go identify, read, and then exploit, right? And so that's what I'm going to try to do here. I wrote down how to identify it, what it had in the documentation. This one is ERB. It said in the description. As you can see, ERB is not here, but we know what it is. So next, we're going to read the documentation and then fill out, I guess, these parts as we do it. So if we have a custom exploit, we'll add it here. If we're exploring and we have something we want to save, we'll add it here. For ERB, I'm probably going to put it either here or here. So we'll check out the documentation and kind of follow along with what the guidelines say. So with that in mind, let's check out ERB template engine. Ruby guides, Ruby templating engines. Let's do this and not that one. We don't want a guide. We want the documentation. And what I'm looking for is something like security, something related to maybe this one. I don't know if this doesn't look specific to ERB. So let's ERB security. No. All right. So let's just start looking here. So we've got the format. Recognize tags, Ruby code, Ruby expression. So replace with result, inline with output. Ruby code inline with output. Ruby expression. So we probably want that. Let's look. Create a template. That's the expression format. So, and that goes to here. And it's just substituting there. Is there a one without the expression? I don't see one. From to. Here's a comment. Priorities. This is interesting. Look at this. This is not, that's interesting. That format, I guess, is interesting to me because it's not it doesn't have like the opening tag. Like I would have expected it to look like this and not just percent space. Interesting. Ruby HTML. Yeah, so it looks like we want the less than percent equals, and then what we want it to run, and then percent equals. So let's do Ruby execute system command. And it's just system. So that's what I think we should run, or in our first one here. So let's do ERB will be boom percent equals system, and then like whatever command we want, percent there. That's what I think we're going to enter. So let's give that a try. All right, let's access the lab. Please remember to like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. Appreciate that. Does it say where? No, it doesn't say where it is. So we also need to figure that out. All right. Well, we have a shop with products. No feedback. Unfortunately, this product is out of stock. Here's a product. We're looking for message. Interesting. What about that? So if we do something here, like boom, percent equals 7 times 7%. Whoops. What the heck just happened? Let's send this to burp. Burp. And then proxy, HTTP history, this one, send that to repeater. And what if we do like what I was trying to say? Boom, percent equals 7 times 7%, boom, and then URL encode this and send it. What do we get back? We get back, and this will be right there. Boom. Okay, so we've identified both the place and the format. Now we can try our system double quote ID like that. Control U. Hey, look at that. Sweet. All right, so we've identified the RCE right there. So we need to delete a file from Carlos's home directory. And that's going to be, okay, pretty straightforward. Let's start our template. So make cd SSTI. And then we need to vim, what is this called? Server-side template injection basic. So SS basic. And then we need to cd. And then ln-s, boom, boom, utils, boom, like that. Now we should have it. Let's clear this. Go back here and open up utils, go to templates. We already have shop. Perfect. So we'll paste that. And we want to shop.get response. And we want to get this URL. Does get response have hold up. Does get response have URL parameters that we can use? I don't remember. Which would be in site, right? Get response params. It does have params. Sweet. So we can do self.base, or not self, shop.base URL, and params equals params. We'll do params equals a dictionary. We'll call it message, which is correct because that's what we got here. And then we'll put our payload into here. And our payload will be boom, percent equals ls. Let's start with ls, or no, system ls /home/Carlos. Just to make sure it's there, we need to change this to single quotes and then end it with a percent boom. We need to save this. So resp equals, and then log.debug resp.text. All right, we're going to make sure that that works, and then we'll delete the file. Python SSTI basic, and copy the home page. Let's do -d, boom. This doesn't have the URL or the message, which is lame. Okay, so only morale.txt is there. That's the only one. Div morale true. But that's the right place. Yeah. So I wish this showed the parameters too. And this. But oh well. Let's see what we had to delete. What was the file? Is it the morale? Yep. Should we read it? Let's see what's in it real fast. Just because I'm curious. Cat morale.txt. Hopefully it's not empty. That'd be lame. Oh, wow. It's definitely not empty. Oh, it's got to be, let's see what it is. Salted. Interesting. I don't know what this is. It's a serialized object, right? I'm pretty sure this is a serialized object. Sorry, sidetrack 1 second. Let's go here. 5, Chrome. We're gonna paste this. I guess it's a open SSL salted format. Okay. Interesting. Sorry for the sidetrack, but I had to know. All right, all we need to do is delete it, so we can just do rm, and then we can do log or shop.is solved and call this one done. Lab is solved. Let's see how easy it would be to fix that one change in get response. I don't think it'll be too bad. I think we can use like url lib.parse. No. How do we how do we break up? What do I use to break up a URL? Crap, my mind is blank. Python split up URL. URL parse from URL. Yeah, so I was right. Python URL lib.parse. Okay. So what I want to do is put one back together. And hopefully this will have it, because I don't want to do it manually. That would be prone to errors. So what's the opposite of parse? Parse a query string. Parse a query string given as a string object. Unparse. Return by. So unparse. Maybe it. Unsplit. So what's unsplit? Combine element into a complete URL string. So what does split do? So, but does not split the params from the URL. Okay. I don't know if I want to do this. We could do I want to format the dictionary, the params dictionary, as, all right, let's do that. So we need to loop through the params. IPython. This is just a bonus, just because I want it to look a little better. So let's say we have a dictionary. We'll do B1 C2, and we want to do for X in A. What is X? X is the key. So, and params is a dictionary. So we can do like this. For param key in params. But we need to start with if params And then we want key value equals, or we can do key equals param key value equals params param key, and then if params, we'll set a params str, or we'll do params list. And the reason I'm going to do a list is because I want to join it with the ampersand as a separator, so that it ends up looking like no separator, blah, separator, blah, separator, nothing at the end. And then I can attach it with a question mark. So that's why I'm doing a list. So I'm going to do params list dot append, and I want this to be F. So we want key equals value, like that. And then here I want to boom dot join params list, but remember I had a question mark, so, and then we can do let's create another URL value. So let's call it something true URL or whatever. Canonical. That doesn't sound right. And we'll do URL. And then here, we're going to overwrite it. So canonical URL plus equals question mark plus that. And then here, canonical URL. All right. There's a long way to go for such a small thing. Hopefully it hasn't timed out. Of course it has. Let's close that. Reopen this. And we should add ERB to our known. Did we already do that? Oh, yeah, we did. Okay, never mind. Python SSTI basic -d. Hey! Oh, except for we didn't URL encode it. Let's URL encode the value. So do I have URL parse? We need quote, which is part of, now I can't remember. It's not part of this, right? Quote. Python URL quote. Is this going? Come on. What's going on? URL lib parse. What's F quote? Oh, it is. Huh. I was just being dumb. All right. Quote. All right. And then here, we're going to value equals quote params. This first one is just, it's checking to see if the site's live. That second one is what we want. So message equals, that looks much better to me. It's more accurate. Getting response from, yeah. Okay, sweet. So I'm going to call this one over. We identified the syntax and the way to inject code or command execution in the template injection engine or the template engine. Once we did that, we located the file we wanted and deleted that file. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Goodbye.